Wait, there it goes. I would love to know why OBS just forgets I have a microphone. Just every now and again, at just random points, it'll say device not connected, not found. And I just have to reselect it every single time. And nothing is changing with the mic. And yeah, the music does still run. The music usually still runs until actually like you get in the game itself. So that part is fully intentional. And welcome on in, Striker. How you doing tonight? But yeah, why is OBS the way it is? There's no reason it should be constantly forgetting about my microphone being a thing, because it never gets unplugged. Nothing ever gets unplugged except for my controller. That is literally it. Alright, so after that, so yeah, we have 2 almost filled slots of Ancient Cave. If we go 2 more weeks without doing Ancient Cave, I will need a 3rd slot to represent just how many pieces of weight that thing has going for it. Although I will say, if I get like my choice one tonight for whatever reason, I will be going probably with Mystic Quest. I mean, kind of like a weirdly specific mood for that tonight. So depending on how things go, we might have to do hopefully Ancient Cave so we can get that knocked down a tad. Maybe Mystic Quest to kind of fulfill my mood, or just whatever the wheel decides I want to play otherwise. But yeah, with that, let's just go ahead and give the wheel a good old heckin' speed. We're playing Timespinner apparently, which I guess is fine because that was the number 2 option as far as like likelihood goes. But yeah, actually I've been meaning to update the Timespinner randomizer. Where do I even get the randomizer? I always forget. Hold on, stream stuff, games, Timespinner. There's all the randomizer stuff. How do I hold on? Timespinner randomizer. Let me see if there's like some updates I can do. When was the last updated? To do 6.0. Does it show like when last updates were? Because it seems like it was relatively recently. Okay, so that's okay. Where do I actually have the files themselves? Because apparently I just have the open file location. There we go. Okay, so I guess I just copy and paste all that into. Ow! You got my snoot. And welcome on in, Zenoger. How you doing tonight? You need to figure out Twitch in your new TV. I have no idea how setting up Twitch on a TV actually works. I have like 2 smart TVs, and I never even thought to get that kind of. Wait. Is my first TV? I don't remember if my first TV is a smart TV or not. I know my or is it? I have no idea. It's been so long since I've even like done anything like super functional with either one. I don't know which one's like really anything anymore. But yeah, let me see if I can maybe get like a new version. I don't think there's a way I can confirm without opening the game. So download, extract contents to the same folder as Timespinner EXE, and start the randomizer. Yeah, let's go ahead and get an updated version of the randomizer. It works like setting up the app. I don't remember how setting up the app works. Typing it on is a pain in the toot. That I totally believe. Although I imagine at least some TVs might have the option to let you type through your phone, which is at least somewhat better. Maybe? Okay, now where do I do my general download? One thing I don't like about GitHub is that there's no like obvious single place. Wait, there's that. Yeah, there's like no obvious way to just download just the main release. Or do I just... Oh, maybe I just do this then. Those sprites examples? I don't need examples. This can be everything? That's archipelago stuff. I don't know that's... Is that everything? Apparently there are custom sprites according to this thing. Custom sprites. Where did I put... Oh, wait, no, that's the regular. Electricity randomizer will not alter the executable. For Linux, don't care about Linux, don't care about Mac. Yeah, I'm not sure how to necessarily update the sprites, if there's a way or need to do that. Let me go ahead and just... So that was that. So if I need to copy all this, put this into the main folder here. So replace the files. Alright, hopefully everything's properly updated. If not, I'm going to be very sad because then I kind of screw things up on my end. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the proper scene. Timespinner is all the way at the bottom. So I got the tracker there. Alright, let's get the game going. And my controller's already on. Oh yeah, I have to select run because it's Windows thinks it's a bad program. So run randomizer. Does that run the tracker, which also needs to be told that it's okay to run. Why is it missized? The tracker should not be, unless they change the tracker somehow. It's kind of a, actually, I guess it is kind of the perfect size between the game and the bottom of the thing here. Yeah, I guess we'll, no, maybe one more left. Now I'm getting very finicky with how everything looks. Okay, can I get rid of, yeah, let's just hide this for now. I'll figure out what to do with the size of this later on once I figure out how everything actually works. To get all the grid lines off. Apparently I cannot relocate the tracker on my computer side, which is unfortunate. Let's get the game up. I feel like the game should be in higher resolution, but you know what? Sure, we'll just go with it. Because it does fit. Yeah, it fits on stream, so that's the important bit. So we should. I don't know if there should be a new. Okay, it is a randomizer. I don't know if that should be a continue option, but maybe it would. All right, but now I got used to the regular modern day controls. Okay, choose seed. Okay, so what are the options? So progressive vertical, we'll turn that off for now. Progressive keycards, no. Downloadable, yes. Quick seed, specific. Start in the past, require gas mask. Canterin, lore checks. Tournament, no. Ancient Pyramid is unlocked by the Twin Pyramid key, but final boss door opens if you have all 5 Timespinner pieces. I don't know about the 5 Timespinner piece. Not sure what that necessarily means. This changes what the end goal is. The random water levels is not as fun as it may first sound. Start with Twin Pyramid key, which does not give free warp. Warp items for past, present, and Blau with Enter Sandman can be found. Trap chest, no. Back to the Future? When inverted, okay, this is for inversion, but I don't really do in Timespinner. Allows using the refugee camp warp when both the Timespinner wheel and spindle are required. Okay. Lasers blocking the military hangar are disabled via items rather than by defeating bosses? Well, we might play with that later, but for tonight, we'll pass on that. Lasers in Amadeus' laboratory are disabled via items rather than by depowering the lab. Experiments will spawn in the lab. I think that one's a little too niche. I'm probably not going to try that one. Risky warps. Expanded free warp eligible locations, including Azure Queen, Zarian, Amadeus' Library, and Emperor's Tower. Okay, so I think free warp is one that you just get like warps at the very start. You don't have to like explore anything. I'm not so sure I'm into that one. Pyramid Start. Takes priority over inverted. Additional chests in Dark Forest and Pyramid. Sandman door behaves as it does in Enter Sandman. Okay, alternate start location. That's interesting. Castle drawbridge starts raised and can be lowered via item. I don't know about that one. Royal Roadblock. The Royal Tower's entrance door requires a Royal Orb to enter. Okay, it seems like a lot of the options are ways to like add additional checks to the game that kind of lock off other regions, which I don't know. I have kind of an odd feeling about that one, at least compared to how the SMZ3 randomizer does it, where the keys mostly just lock off like the high density check locations, which kind of makes it more annoying than anything else. Pure Torture. All lanterns contain checks. I think if I'm feeling crazy, I'll do that, but maybe not quite tonight. I'm curious about this one, though. We'll probably do this eventually, but maybe just not tonight while we try to figure out what the new settings are like. Lanterns and Pure Torture will not break without new item Cube of Bodhi. Of course, you would add a cube of item to be like Soten. Alright, so, yeah, most of the settings we're not going to play with tonight. I do want to try Pure Torture at some point, but just not tonight. Okay, so what do we have for stuff here? So, boss organization scaled, shuffle, mostly buffs. Actually, let's convert this to balanced. Yeah, maybe not have everything be like super powerful. Bunch of caps, go to bosses. Okay, so all that's the same. Shop random, shop price multiplier. Okay, it's only just pick like a singular value. Always so warp shards, hell yeah. Random, fixed drop rate. When it's set to fixed? Okay, so that we're not using the fixed category, so that doesn't actually do anything. Nothing venture? Nothing gained. All non-progression items are replaced with nothing. Ew. Hell no. Wait a minute, why are the traps? Toggle traps available via trap. Okay, so if I have trap chest off, it doesn't do anything. Just make sure trap chest is actually off. I do not want trap chest off. Where's the trap chest option? The other? No? Why are the trap chests? Oh, I think that was on the other window. So we don't actually care about any of those. Settings related to minimap colors. Meh. Change the custom sprites. There's still no actual random option on here. What is it? The Foxy! Ah! Holy crap, welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
What is a raid? An adorable little pile of cuties. But enough talk. Welcome on in.
Welcome on into Foxy and Raiders. How y'all doing tonight? For those who don't know who I am, my name is Aaron Jevlith. I'm a silly little cat doing silly little things on the silly little internet. Tonight we're doing part of our Wheel of Mystery Randomizer, where I spin a big wheel to find out what randomizer I'm doing. Tonight we're doing the Timespinner Randomizer, and I am currently trying to figure out what the new settings are for the newest update on the randomizer. And it's taking me a little longer than I expected. But yeah, welcome on into Foxy. Welcome on in Reese. Welcome on in Gargoyle. How y'all doing tonight? And I was kind of lurking in your stream earlier because you were, I know when, Valorial Talonheart, welcome in and thank you for the follow. And welcome in to the Ketchup Cafe, where all of our snacks and beverages are served with a complimentary cup of ketchup. And welcome on in Tech as well. How you doing tonight? But yeah, so I know I was part of like the big raid train from today. I started with Obscurity raided into Reese, and then Reese raided into Defoxy. And yeah, I listened to a little bit of what you were doing before I had to like get off of work, and I had to do like some other stuff like on the way home, stuff like that. Always like randomizer content. You will love our Monday streams then, because our Mondays are basically 99% randomizer. There are some games that aren't quite technically randomizer, like we have our Lufia 2 Ancient Cave playthrough that we're doing, which is not technically a randomizer, but it's roguelike-ish, so it's kind of close enough. And I'm also doing a UFO 50 as part of my Mystery Reel of Randomizer as well, and I will actually which UFO 50 game specifically I play, I will also be determining randomly. So yeah, I try to do as much like randomized style content as you can. You played Lufia 2 as fun. Lufia 2 is a fantastic game. I feel like it doesn't get enough fanfare that it honestly deserves. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where like if you played the first game, you knew it was going to be a sad ending. But yeah, just Lufia 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, just straight up. I mean, honestly, if there's one game that they were to like do like a remaster or a remake for, I would kind of love for it to be Lufia 2 to see get everything just more high-def visuals. And I know there were some bugs in the game too. I think some of them even involve like the way stats work, stuff like that. I would like to see some of those fixed up. But yeah, otherwise, I would love to see it brought back into the modern age. The more modern players can play that again. But yeah, and the Foxy and Raiders, if any of you need to do any post-stream self-care, like, you know, need to go get food, go get a drink, go get sleep, whatever you need to do. If you need to do anything, by all means, feel free to do what you need to do. And the Foxies, thank you so much again for the heckin' raid. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything message-wise, because there's several messages that came in. You did the raid and the hi, hello. I think I didn't miss any messages. I think I did good tonight. But yeah, like I said, I'm still going over some of the new settings I have for the current randomizer. And so one thing I do wish they would include, I don't know why this seems to be a big thing, there's no just like random option for each individual sprite. You have to actually pick them specifically. Also, they used to have more options for Lunaeus, but now it's just the regular 3, which is very unfortunate, actually. I don't know, maybe if I downloaded the custom sprite thing, maybe that's how I need to get more of those, I guess. Also, you see Griffin, and being Griffin, you approve. Unfortunately, the familiars in this game really don't impact anything, which is kind of unfortunate. So usually just whichever one we come up with first, I usually go with. How about this? If we end up getting the Griffin as our familiar, we'll have the Griffin be our... Actually, they should have alternate... Wait, what? Okay. What options are there? There's... Okay, the Griffin has no alternate outfits. Wow, they actually really cut down on the new sprite options. Used to be a lot more options for custom sprites on these. Just visible by default. Man, there's an auto fire? That's new. Oh god, no save statues. Please, for the love of god, no. This is a game called Timespinner. It's a Metroidvania that came out, I think, around 2018 or so. Let me double check real quick, 'cause I'm actually kind of curious now. Yeah, it came out in September of 2018, so it's actually going to be about like 7 years since the game came out. It is a fantastic game. I do highly recommend it if you like Metroidvanias. It is a very fun game. Currently playing Treasure of the Rudras? I have never heard of... What console / era is Treasure of the Rudras? I have never heard of that before, so I'm kind of curious now. Enable map from start. Locks all the rooms on a mini-map is known. Yeah, I think we're good there. That's a Super Nintendo game? That's one that apparently missed me. Let me get that in my little search thing real quick. Treasure of the Rudras. And I can look at this like after stream so I can understand what I missed out and how I missed out on it. Okay, just the first couple of screenshots. This looks like a game I would have played back in the day. I don't know how I apparently didn't play it. It kind of looks like a mixture, like design-wise, like Lufia 2 and Final Fantasy 6. Well, then they actually show a Final Fantasy... Wait. Okay, that looks like a Final Fantasy 6 screenshot, but apparently it's not. I definitely need to look into that later on. But yeah, thank you for giving me the heads up on that. I need to... Oh, released only in Japan. Okay, that would be why. That's any Squaresoft game needs a remaster. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to look into it as much as I can. It's been fan-translated, got super unique magic system. Now I'm especially curious. Because I know there was quite a bit of thing, make your own... Oh my god, I love that kind of system. I mean, honestly, like, actually, how many games I've actually had, like, create your own spell systems? I know, like, Oblivion had one that I loved to death. Where literally, I made a single spell that did, like, same amount of damage to, like, all 3 elements to enemies. There's, like, a single target spell. It one-shot literally everything for, like, the next, like, 15 hours I played the game. It was so heckin' cool. Oh, it was the last RPG Square released for the Super Famicom? Okay, so, like, right at the end of the Super version era. Gotcha. That's not what I want to click on. That's what I want to click on. Okay, so does this... Wait, R2 to force play or YOLO a seed? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. No, wait, no. Hold on. Oh, no, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I've gotten so used to, like, one particular button being the, accept, the other being the... Okay, one of these days I'll pick the right option. Here we go. Oh, I need to reset my flags now. Dang it. Okay. Quick seed, specific. Lore checks. You know what? Let's be crazy. So apparently one of the options for this randomizer is that all of, like, the little breakable torch things are now checks. So I'm actually kind of curious as to how this is going to work out. It's probably going to work out horrendously, but I want to give it a try. Settings, we shouldn't have anything change. Alright, let's go ahead and start with this seed then. Squaresoft Remake. Give you a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Remake. You give all of us. I would absolutely love that. I know there were also some kind of bugs in the gameplay of that as well that I would also like to see fixed up. And maybe... I don't know, maybe allow for like a third character of some kind, so you're not spending just the final boss with like one person doing life constantly. As much as I love Mystic Quest, there are some things that do definitely need to be fixed about it as far as like gameplay and difficulty wise. I will fully admit that, but I would love to see a Mystic Quest remake. I still feel that one of the most underrated SNES RPGs that got a huge remake back in October was Romancing Saga 2. I have, I think, 2 different Romancing Saga games on my Steam account. I've barely played either of them. And I think when I tried to play, I think it was like Romancing Saga 3, something like that. Somehow I got to the point, maybe just one of the Saga Frontier games, but one of the Saga games in general. I remember one of my playthroughs just coming to an abrupt end because the enemy level kind of just like jumped to the next tier, whatever it is, and somehow none of my characters were ready for it. So just every fight was just an instant party wipe, which really made me sad. Yeah, let's do normal difficulty. And see, we have to play this like we're playing Sudden. We break every single candle. Alright, skip cutscenes. Yeah, Mom. Ooh, we gotta start with a plus orb. Let's second go. Oh, we put this on both. Yeah, 3 if that got remade by... Wait, if that got remade by the team that did Romancing Saga 2? I thought Romancing Saga 3 was one of the ones that got remade. I thought that got remade before 2. You tried RS3 and was lost playing and figuring out back in the day. Yeah, I played that one much more recently, like within the past couple of years, something like that. And I don't know, something about it just... My brain, I guess, doesn't quite gel with that style of game today, like it used to back in the day. But I know when I played trying to play Saga Frontier 2, that was one game that another game of that series that I got stuck on, because I know that that's one of those games where you had like this like historical era system, and you go like jump back and forth between certain characters and storylines and time periods or whatever. There was one time period where just like I had with my other Saga Frontier playthrough, just the enemy tier was like too higher than it should have been, and I could not advance a single area without like insta dying to everything. So I literally got basically soft lock, which was unfortunate. What do you mean, is RS2 getting Revenge of the 7 remake, making it 3D? Revenge of the 7. I don't recognize that terminology, I'll admit. The Frontier 2 remaster that just came out really added a lot of quality of life. I mean, to be fair, quality of life is sometimes better to be all that they add for a remaster slash remake. Kind of depends on how the original game was received and if there are any, like, quote-unquote issues with it, which I guess is, you know, kind of subjective to every person, but... Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, like, what kind of game needs what kind of remake until it actually happens. And then you realize, oh, yeah, they made this one absolutely perfectly, or, oh, no, they should have gone the other way. That is kind of one of the traps you can fall into with remakes, I guess. Or even just, like, trying to figure out what the proper term for it is, either. Like, I don't let, like, remake and remaster have a big, like, a bunch of confusing descriptions going on now. And I think somebody was trying to coin, like, a third category of those, but I forget what that was called. But, yeah, it can be kind of a mess. Oh, sorry, I thought I did the dummy already. Oh, I forgot you okay, I forgot we could make her disappointed in us. Yeah, one of the big Frontier 2 additions was the Lost Pocket Station content, which made the original US version so much harder, since you couldn't easily get the gear. We're talking like Saga Frontier 2? Because I don't remember... Well, then again, it's been literal decades since I played it, so of course I don't remember it. It's one of those games I've kind of wanted to try to go back to at some point, but I just don't know like when I'm gonna have like the capability. Now I could have Diggers get gear constantly. That sounds like my kind of thing. That it had breakable. Oh my god, maybe that was part of why I got soft locked then. Maybe like all my good weapons broke and it didn't have anything good to follow it up with. Yeah, breakable weapons are a game mechanic that I'm just fully against 1000%. It's one of the reasons I could never get into Breath of the Wild. Especially with just how quickly your weapons break in that one. Supposedly it was there to make sure you were like encouraged to use all your weapons and basically pick up weapons, stuff like that. For me, it made me not want to use my good weapons except for like super boss fights. And even then, they would still break like before half the fight was over anyway. If they're done right, it's fine. For myself, I have not seen a breakable weapon system that I've like enjoyed. So I think just the general concept for me is kind of very bad. So this is a game called Timespinner. It's a Metroidvania that kind of goes in a little bit of like, kind of sort of time travel-y, but it's time travel and also a bit of timelines for the story itself. We're not really going to enact the timeline portion of it since we're just doing the randomizer, but the story is actually has some pretty interesting lore in the way that the lore works between. So I'm trying to remember what the actual lore is because it's been so long since I played the story for this game. But the basic thing is that Luneus is the character we're playing, and she's part of a tribe who is basically trying to like escape some level of persecution by quote unquote the Empire. And one of the ways they do that is that they have kind of the ability to go back in time and kind of help like rechange destiny, stuff like that. And the way they do that is by whoever is, I don't think their term is the Timespinner, but we'll just go with that. But yeah, basically whoever's in charge of kind of letting or going back in the past and letting people know that, hey, there are going to be bad things happening. When they go back in time, they actually go to a different timeline where they never originally existed. So everybody that they originally knew in their existing timeline, they go back, they have to basically learn who everybody is all over again because nobody knows who they are. It's one of those, it's kind of a bittersweet thing because then it does save them from getting like basically murdered by the Empire and stuff like that, but oh yeah, I gotta remember, I gotta destroy all these things. Oh, there's gonna be so much to collect now. Okay, so did I have any equipment yet? I do have a helmet. Oh, it is gonna take me so long to get used to the controls. Ooh, I didn't realize that visor would give a damage up. Let's second go. But yeah, this is a Metroidvania that came out 7-ish years ago, and they are working on a sequel as well, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games. Yeah, one of my favorite Metroidvanias, just kind of straight up. because it just feels so good to play. And all of your methods of attack, which are basically your orbs, every single one has like a unique way of either looking or the way that they attack. Like this one is just basically a big fist in front of you. One of them, like the Forbidden Tome, it literally lets you throw out swords at range to the enemy. I think the Ice Orb basically lets you throw up a little like glob of ice that kind of like sprinkles up into like an ice stalactite or stalagmite. Yeah, because G is, yeah. So like little ice stalagmite kind of damages enemies for a while. Yeah, everything is actually unique in this one. You like how the game fully yoinked the DS Metroidvania menus in font style? I never actually thought of it like that, but yeah, that actually does kind of sound about right now I think about it. Yeah. Is there anything else? Okay, we have some rings. Projectile blocking shield. Okay. Wow, one of these gives us a shield. The other gives our familiar a shield, which is interesting. Stalagmite ground. Yeah, I always forget which one is which when I'm like actively in the moment, but if I get like a second to think about it, I know exactly which one's which. Ow. It kind of feels weird to be only taking 1 damage from these things so early. Oh wait, I gotta break these. I suppose we're probably gonna end up with more items by doing this too. Is there anything I'm missing? I'm gonna do a quick run back just to make sure. I don't think there are much torches back here. Yeah, I think we're good. So we got all the ones up there already. Yeah, normally you need another ability to be able to make it up there, but we do start with the dash attachment, or dash relic, so to speak, which is why we're able to make that jump in the way that we are. Because this little dashing speed is something you normally get as a movement ability later on. But for me, I like going fast, so I like starting with this. Punch. 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 Ow. Quick save. And first boss. First boss is, of course, it's this boss. So this is normally one of like the hardest bosses in the game. I think this boss is normally optional. But yeah, we have to deal with this boss because I have the boss randomizer turned on. And we don't have really a good way of... Oh, the shield blocks those things. Wait, does it... Does it actually block them, or... Oh no, you're doing the black hole. Come on. Please make my life easy. Please make my life easy and get wrecked. Ow. Yeah, big undead burb. Okay, so it does actually kind of block them. Interesting. I never knew the shield could do that. Alright, we got a mind refresh. Let's go. Hi, Ether. Oh, cutscenes. Okay, these are normally not this low. Usually these orbs are like on the very top of these things here. I do love how the torch mode puts them in easy reach. So you don't have to come back here with double jump later on. Wait. Wait, did I actually find the twin pyramid panels, or did I start with those? 'Cause I don't think I was supposed to start with those. Oh, why is that orb got to be small or lesser damage? So one of the things in the randomizer is that you can make certain orbs, which are your weapons, either stronger, weaker, or just their base value at a random rate. Some of these orbs I love just because of their visuals. In fact, let me show you the eye orb and just how kind of silly / disturbing the eye orb looks like. The eye orb is basically a shuriken, which is just an eye with spikes around it. So this is one of the weapons you can take with you. But right now we do more damage with the Empire Orb, so we're going to stick with that one. Get some tea, more tea. Okay, I was going to say everything there is basically tea. Come on. Oh my god, trying to mentally accommodate for these things here is interesting. I was wondering if I should maybe wait for these until later, when I can actually, like, quote-unquote fly around. I do also like... Ooh, oh, Chaos Rose. I also like how they're a different color when they have checks and when they're just regular lanterns, too. That is very much a very appreciated stylistic decision. Maybe I didn't hit that. Come on. Ooh, Star of Lochium, hell yeah. So Star of Lochium is a, one of the no. Okay, it's a ring. It's a ring that lets you have effectively 3 of a particular orb equipped at the same time. So you can basically attack a lot more quickly as a result. Because normally, since I only have the 2 orbs equipped, I can only attack twice until the, basically the cooldown for each orb runs out. Now I can do 3 attacks. Come on, the other way. Okay, we got a familiar. Destroy all the things. Give me my item. Oculus ring, meh. Yeah, a lot of there are some characters that will give you side quests in the game. In the randomizer, they don't do anything, so you can just kind of mostly ignore them. Sealand's Bangle. I think that gives us experience, right? Increases experience gain. We have 2 of them even. Nice. Shall become the most experienced in the shortest amount of time. Then also, every orb type that you get will also have an accompanying spell that you have to earn as a necklace, basically. They're also they're also themed to whatever the base orb theme is, and their damage also scales with the level of the orb, which goes up the more you fight with it. And also, this is the merchant crow. This is our shopkeep. Okay, you suck for your equipment selling. And I do have a setting that always lets you buy warp shards, which are basically like kind of fast travel back to one of your teleportation areas. I don't think I've ever seen an Unagi roll in this game. Yeah, these both can be like HP recovery items. We don't really need those quite yet. But we might come back later. Actually, let's get the items down here first, as well as the teleporter unlocked. Ooh, Empire Crown. Let's second go. Yeah, I think the Empire Crown and the Empress Robe are basically the best gear in the game because they give you a lot of defense and they give you your biggest boost to attack as well. And for the most part in this game, especially a randomizer, you're really not worried about taking damage, so you can focus more on the attack and be fine. Yep. We're gonna have so many more items than I'm used to having because of the torch mode. Ooh, okay, Scythering. So Scythering basically adds extra blades to your melee orbs. I don't think the Empire Fist counts as a melee orb because it actually just basically summons something. Okay, Frozen Spike. Good to know that the ice is neutral, but we're not gonna have that much of an effect. Oh, what do you mean I can't get that one? Okay, you know what? Try again. There we go. Ooh, okay, I'm glad I got that one. So the security key cards are used to access basically certain gates in the game. I don't think the B card gives us access to anything right now, but it's good to have for later. But I think at this point we do have to go to the time travel section and see how far we can go. Because you always start in the present, and then you also get a random teleporter in the past once you unlock the ability to do so. We're all the way on the eastern side. That's kind of rare. Yeah, we basically start right inside the castle. Ooh, gear number 1. So there are gonna be 3 key items that we need to be able to actually like get basically the keys for the end game. Those are gonna be the Timespinner pieces. There are always 3, and they can just be literally anywhere. We will also eventually need some form of like quote-unquote infinite vertical height, which is either gonna be with the Celestial Sash or with the Light Wall spell. So we're looking for either one of those 2 to be able to get truly to end game, along with the Timespinner gears. Everything else is just basically just kind of bonus in the meantime. Okay, nothing of value in there. Oh, wait. Do not forget the torch. How dare you not die? That was not in your contract not to die. There we go. Another metal wristband. Okay, gas mask is... Actually, I forget if we even need the gas mask in the randomizer. I don't think we do. I think those areas are more or less, like, disabled. for the sake of, like, speed and progression. Oh, we're gonna have so many healing items so quickly. How did... Oh, it actually kind of attacks behind me, too. I didn't know the Empire, or the Fist, or the Empire, or, yeah, the Empire Orb did that. Interesting. 69 damage. Nice. Yeah, how can you tell who's a gamer and who isn't a gamer? You just say the number 69 and see how they react. Not a helpful ring. Ooh, there's our forbidden tome I was talking about earlier. We're good fling swords at range. It doesn't have any strength boost though, so we're gonna... If we need to do a range attack later on for some reason, we'll probably go back to that, but I don't see a case in which we'll need that. I don't know, maybe that's something they'll do with Timespinner too, is they'll actually give you like a proper reason to use a ranged weapon, as well as just like for the damage sake, same with melee. That would be kind of nice, actually. Give every weapon an actual purpose. Well, I suppose it would make the randomizer a little more awkward if you had to have some kind of ranged weapon in certain sections. Anyway, I guess it would add... I don't know. I'm good at playing randomizers. I'm not good at, like, developing randomizers. Oh. I'm still not used to coming from this way. I don't know which way is actually, like, correct and which way is progression, which isn't. Oh, there's our Griffin. We now have our Griffin familiar. Let's heck and go. Yeah, you want Burb? Have Burb. Did I miss any? I did miss a torch, okay. Just a high ether. Is there anything up here? I don't think... Okay, I missed that, there we go. Okay, now we should be good. It's an owl griffin? Yeah. I mean, it's a baby griffin. The baby versions of all species look like super... I'm not sure what the right word I want to use there is. But yeah, it'll be a proper griffin when it grows up, I'm sure. We have to raise it right. Oh, we got water mass, nice. Now we can move underwater without the restriction. I already cannot wait to get double jump. Movement in any game that has double jump does not feel good until you get double jump. I don't know if that's like an actual rule in Metroidvanias, but it's just kind of how it feels these days. Okay, there is a chest up there. Yeah, you can run away. I'll allow it. Nah, sure, we'll save. Saving takes literally so effort in this game, there's no reason not to save if you're in the save room. Okay, so there's a chest up there we can't access yet because we don't have vertical movement. Get that opened up so we can get a couple other checks down there. Got to come back for that later. Loot. And yeah, sand is for an ability that we don't have access to quite yet. If you played Prince of Persia, it's basically you get to freeze time for a certain amount of, well, time. Why am I not? Oh, there we go. And one of the cool things about having the time frozen is that you can actually use enemies as platforms, which is in fact a logical requirement for moving in certain areas. Oh, I forgot about that poison effect. Dang it. Yeah, the butterflies are annoying. They give you either like poison, which drains your HP, or neurotoxin, which drains your MP. And they both suck. Yeah, I think we're probably better off going this way first. We can kind of get a teleport back to near this region again by the time we're done with it all. We are missing a check here, unfortunately, because we don't have vertical movement yet. Teleporter there. Punch the slimes. Oh, wait. Can't forget these. I don't think I forgot any of those. Yeah, I think I got everything else. Fortunately, since we can't swim, we can check these areas down here. Also, yeah, these big mushrooms will drop spores every time you hit them that will actually poison you, so you want to try to keep your distance from finding them. Loot. Filigree tea? Oh, mind refresh. Yeah, mind refreshes are good if you ever need to get like a quick refill of mana, but I don't think I've ever had a situation where I actually needed to use any of those. I think there's a chest up here we want to grab. I have a tendency of forgetting that particular check. Okay, that side has nothing. How dare you survive being hit? That's rude. Skip the cutscenes. We don't have the thing turned for you, do you? No, we don't. We can grab the teleporter here real quick. And we get cutscened. More cutscene. Ooh. Okay, we have a plus spell now. What's that one? Corruption. Release passively collected souls in an unholy explosion. I always forget which one this is and how it functions. Okay, it just causes like a short-term explosion. Or a short-range explosion, which is, I don't know, not the most impressive effect. I don't know, maybe it does a good damage I didn't quite notice, but yeah, I'm a little underwhelmed by that. Not gonna lie. I think that should... Oh, no, there's an item down here. Or two items. There's a chest. And then there's another chest. And yeah, there are a couple of relics that are just like cosmetic changes that make Lunaeus look different, depending on where she would technically be in certain parts of the story. Okay, back to here, so we've done everything in that section. Herb. Yay, more leather helmets I don't need. Yeah, don't get poisoned. Because being poisoned sucks ass. And I got poisoned. Don't be like me. Be better. Supportive Wiggles! Welcome on in, Sim. How you doing tonight? Wiggle, wiggle. Every day I'm wiggling. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that some of the torch items would be filled with, like, equipment and not just, like, consumable items. It seems like they're all basically consumable items unless they're progression, which is kind of unfortunate. Then again, I'm not really sure what else I would have expected, so... Galaxy earrings... So, Galaxy earrings are supposed to increase the amount of experience that your orbs gain. I don't think it works in the randomizer for some reason. Which way do we want to go from here? There's an above water and underwater way to go. Okay, I guess we are getting some attack orbs, but we're not getting actual, like, just straight up equipment. Wait, I don't think we got that yet. Another Chaos Rose. Let's just head down here first. Chaos Rose. Ow. Loot. Yeah, so we're currently playing with an interesting little setting in the new version of the Timespinner Randomizer, where all of the torches are checks as well throughout the entire game. Oh, hell yeah, there's our vertical movement. We now have unlimited uppies. There is no better thing to have been invented than unlimited uppies. Arm cannon, okay. Have a bit of headache, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, go bite that headache in the butt. Otherwise doing well. Just 100% windblown. That's fun. Hell yeah, good job on that. I actually don't even know how much there is to really do in windblown. It's kind of it looked like an interesting setup to have like a cooperative roguelike, but I don't know, the fact that it's still a roguelike is one of the things that kind of prevented me from being like super interested in the concept. But yeah, as long as you're having fun with it and you did all the things, good job and congratulations. Yeah, I'm also doing very well. Although my car, okay, I had to bring my car back into the shop because apparently whatever fix they tried to fix with the issue that it had never actually fixed anything. And they have no idea why it's not being fixed, so they're still working on it, which is always a fun time. Do I have any fire orbs of any kind yet? Iron, Umbra. We do have a fire orb, okay. Let's go ahead and set some things on fire after I do this. You quite enjoyed the game, but you also like roguelikes? I mean, fair enough. Yeah, it just most roguelikes just kind of aren't for me, because I like the idea of having like full on. Okay, the strong ground is not doing any good. I just like having like be able to build on my power kind of over time, and with roguelikes basically just erasing all your progress after each run, it just doesn't give me the same happy vibes, which is unfortunate because I know there are a lot of cool looking games that have that kind of setup. Yeah, if it's like a roguelite, that is something I'm definitely into. Like the Rogue Legacy games, those are totally my vibe. And down here, and I can do this now. Yay, Celestial Sash. Come on. Come on, I'm trying to look cool, game. Let me look cool. Alright, burn that. Grab this because we can. Actually, we have the opportunity to go back here and get the other section. Let's do that. Do the underwater bit here. I think there's an item to the far right from here, then the area's kind of done. We can go left again. At least in the left underwater section. Punch the sea snake. Boop the aqua snoot. Oh, I didn't realize those are also torches. I need to be paying more attention. I'm gonna miss so much with this particular rule set. Yeah, that's definitely why I decided to do this as like the first run of the night, just in case I forget so many that I lose progress for like 2 hours. So I can pretty much guarantee I'm going to lose progress, or not progress, but lose like knowledge of what's going on every 2 hours. I so wish I had double jump. Double jump just makes everything feel so much better, no matter what it is. There's not gonna be any like torches underwater, are there? I don't think so, because this is a pretty small area. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, boss time. Okay, one of the 3 clone bosses. Although this fight actually sucks without the ability to stop time. It makes it a little harder to get an optimal... Oh, never mind, we win. Alright, and then we can burn this. And back to Empire. Okay, that was not so helpful. Item. Lasso Blade. Okay, so we do have height now, so we actually can go back to the castle here. Wait, why does it have fire equipped? I thought I only equipped that. Because we've already gotten all these lanterns, so we're fine with these. There we go. I wish I could remember what I needed to actually access that door. But I literally can never remember. Wait. Stop being so tanky. Just because you're wearing armor doesn't mean you have to have a lot of defense. That. That. Yeah, hopefully the tracker is able to account for all, or the minimap tracker is able to account for all the lanterns I need to break. This is gonna be a long run otherwise. I've had so many chances of pointy hats this game. Anything? Nope, just a save. I thought there might have been like another shop area, but apparently not. Yeah, unfortunately, like the health recovering ring has never really worked very well for me historically. That is actually a lot of sure, we'll get 2 of these. Yeah. That's that way once we're done with getting a bunch of Lullas, we can get our attack power up even higher. Spaghetti. One of my favorite foods of all time. Ow. Come on. You mean the magenta door? Oh, okay, right. Wait, I need... Oh, I just need any one of those? But it needs to be equipped. Okay. Maybe that's part of why I never actually noticed how to get in there before. Because that always seems so random before. Also, Shattered Orb is my favorite orb in the entire game. Where'd it go? There it is. Give me my Shattered Orb. It just does multiple ticks of damage every time it's in the enemy's hitbox. And it's just... Oh, actually, this combined with the Scythe Ring. You get literally every single tick of damage you could possibly imagine. Just visually, this is my favorite combination of Orb and Ring. Also, when you have the Scythe Ring out, you can literally just run over a lantern and it breaks. You don't need to actually attack it or anything. Which is particularly helpful for a run like this, actually. I approve. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those currently. Maybe I have the geyser? Do I have the geyser? I do not have the geyser. Okay. And yeah, what was inside that room? More numbers. I like my math. And eventually you will too, whether you like it or not. I mean, how is this not a satisfying, like, visual and sound? Just get infinite amount of ticks of damage. It's just so good. Elysian Crown, that's not that useful, unfortunately. Yeah, we got that one. Yeah, lower page on a chest from the queen's bedroom. Okay, so there would be checks in there then. Okay, so it might be useful to go back there later on. I will try my best to keep that in mind. I can't make any promises, but I'll try. Is the lab coat worth it? Okay, lab coat is definitely worth it. Let's go. Okay, that should be everything here then. Where else can we go? We could go back to the past and go through the areas that we unlocked by melting the bushes. Yeah, let's try that. Colossal hammer. New. All right, secret path time. Also, you can't argue the run you unlocked everything on a build that hit so often the sound would stop working when you attacked. Oh wow! I must know of this build. Yeah, everything on a build that hits so often. How do you? Is there a way you can like hit? Actually, I'm guessing that probably comes from using like a spell of some kind that maybe does like multiple ticks of damage. Oh, Timespinner gear 2. That's actually kind of quick progression. Huh. We're just one gear away and a couple boss kills away from being able to be in go mode. Also, just existing, we can break through breakable walls. Oh, so we got that chest. Also, there's a quick thing in here we can pick up too. Now we have our infinite vertical movement. Ow. Ow. Okay, so welcome back from ads. I thought they'd still be going for a little bit. Apparently I misread the time. But yeah, welcome on back from ads. I was just asking like what the build was that let you do that and just like how that even works. We can't... Actually, we can go this way in the past. I think. No, wait, no, the future is... Or the present is when everything is broken down. And we can enter freely, I think? I think there's still a check here, otherwise let's just do this right now. Oh, that one actually got on the stream screen for a bit. Still got destroyed immediately, but still. I'm kind of impressed. Oh, well, there's Plasma Orb now. Yeah, we need the A card for that. But yeah, now we can go back and do the special room. Actually, you know what? Sure, let's just do that now. Before I forget. Special room would be... I think that's the closest spot to it. I have to have it equipped, so we'll just have like one of these. Plasma. Galaxy earrings, okay. Okay. Nothing super exciting, but good to know how to actually get in there. Back to Shattered. Actually, let's just use a warp shard at this point. Why are they that low? Alright, so where do we go now? We still can't progress through there. We can't progress down there. I think we... Oh no, maybe we don't need the A card for that. So So I think that would have been before the Empire came in the first place and before they put locks and everything. Yeah, we should be able to access this. I love how simple this section is with the dash ability. Wait. Wait, I do want to go down. Dang it. I thought I was being smart. Blub blub. I can blub blub like nobody's business. Or blubness, if you will. There we go. Wonder if I can manage that in Timespinner. Fastest you fit before was Windor with Icicle Ring. With Icicle? I don't remember how the Icicle Ring works. Yeah, Wind Orb. I suppose if you get like the right rhythm with and button mashing, you probably get like a whole bunch of ticks per second, I guess. Oh, there's the Ice Orb, not the Ice Ring. Ow. Heck you. Gun. Yeah, the gun has a really weird hitbox it uses. I feel like I can never hit with it, so I never really use it. I like when I can almost prevent them from shooting those spores with this weapon, but it just doesn't work. Okay, come down here to make sure I don't forget any. Yep, just like these. Oh, hello, card D. That's pretty important, actually. Oh, there's the Wind Orb. Ooh, oh, that's actually a really good spell. I would much rather have that. Yeah, whenever you attack with the melee orb, fires an icicle forward. Icicle ring fires as fast as your orbs attack. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that combination and see what happens. So when you mentioned that like the sound breaks, does it break like permanently or just for as long as you're doing the button sequence? Like what degree of breakage are we talking about? Whee! Blue orb, okay. Okay, nothing super exciting from there, unfortunately. Are there any torches down here? No, there are not. Okay. Alright, so now we just go back the way we came before. There's not a torch in here, is there? No, there isn't. And rinse, lather, repeat. Ow. Dang, nabbit. Stop being so many. Oh, no, you don't. There you go. Snail. Dead snail. How dare that thing snipe me? Sunday pumpkin. Sunglasses, because you gotta look cool. Oh, now we know our enemy names. Because why not? Bleak ring, okay. Everything is very spoopy. Always safe to save before boss, because you never know what's going to happen. Even if you already have an overpowered build. the maw as the maw. Oh, you're referring to Windblown? Oh, gotcha, okay. Yeah, it had several effects that dealt damage around you, whose hit interval shortens based on attack speed, and item that can pull in all enemies from in a room into one place. Nice. That definitely sounds like my kind of build, too. Yay for paying no attention to the boss fight and still destroying it. Okay, so are there torches to worry about here? Yes, there are. Ow. Okay, not so many. Oh, that's an aura up. Grab that. There's another check, or two checks I can do here now that I have infinite jump high, so let's go back and do those. Right ahead, I believe... I don't know, I think it's just right here. That's actually kind of convenient. Rose, okay, so nothing there. Okay, so what else is available to us? I think we have to go back to the present. That's not the right menu. Okay, head to the present. Can't go there yet. We've got everything else otherwise. Yeah, head back to the library. Yeah, we have the B and D cards right now. We don't have the tablet, unfortunately, so there's still a lot of checks here we can't get to yet. Also, I never broke those. Oh, we have the D card, though. Royal Ring, okay. Okay, that's about it. I should have everything here otherwise. Don't have the V card yet. Noom. Yeah, dashing on the conveyor is just such a fun feeling. Just goes so freaking fast. One of my favorite little things about the game, too, is that those enemies right there, they throw grenades at you. You can actually knock the grenades back if you know what you're doing. Which I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, you can blow them up that way, too. It's one of my favorite things to do. So we don't have the elevator card, so we're kind of limited in what section we can activate here. Can't get in there. We get into here because cutscene. Oh, hello, key card. No. Okay, I did not want to go down that way. Ooh, key card A. That's especially important. Because at least once we get to a certain area, we can actually progress even further than that. Actually, I think we need that card even within that area, too. The Amadeus' laboratory. What was over this way? Oh, chest we can't get to yet, dang it. We go this way? Yes, we can. Cool. Oh, we don't have the elevator card, so we can't go in there. Dang it. Yeah, I think the only armor that's gonna be better for us at this point is the Empress Cloak. Because we already have the best headgear, right? Yeah, we need the Empress, was it Cloak? Or Empress Robe. Empress something for the armor. Okay, so we still need one more boss. Can't do anything else there. What am I missing? Okay, I'm guessing I probably missed a lantern somewhere. Wait. I cannot access this yet, game. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, wait, no, I do have the A card now. Right. We actually can't go in here. There we go. Oh god, you're tanky. I love that ability both for its damage and for just its visuals. It is so damn good. Oh, is that Critch or Crick? I'm not sure which pronunciation is correct, but Critch the second, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And welcome into the Ketchup Cafe, where all of our snacks and beverages... How did I get a 3 hyphen as an item? I'm confused by that. But yeah, welcome on into the Ketchup Cafe, where all of our snacks and beverages are served with a complimentary cup of ketchup. I'll be doing fantastically tonight. Get in there. Wait, I still have just catting on. I just realized this. I need to get that fixed up real quick. Timespinner. One of these days I'll learn to pick a category and do it at the start of when I'm actually playing it, and not like after the fact. No, the orbs are getting away. I can't let them. Ah, crap, I let them. Oh, wait, there's a thing here I need to get. There we go. Oh, you son of a... Okay. Fine, I guess. You get 1. Wait, did I get the, Okay, now I did. That one's not as helpful. Well, we don't really need light wall anymore, but I guess the thought is appreciated. And in here, okay, there's a chest. Little tiny baby chest. Yeah, these things will poison you on contact, so you definitely want to try to avoid these as much as you can. Of course, there are more items in the past, like there were in the, or in the present, like there were in the past. It feels kind of bad to go all that way for just 1 check at that point. Dang it. I was trying to avoid getting poisoned. Okay, that's not helpful. Hey, space helmet. Wow, they're all bad at their jobs. Just like I'm bad at mine. Dang it. Dang it. Come on. There we go. That thing tried to burp at me. How rude. Oh, there's a double jump. Hell yeah. All movement get. I grab that real quick. Oh, that's just a sand vial. Ah, dang it. Come on. Yeah, these are the ones that give you the neurotoxin effect, which is sometimes more annoying than the poison, honestly. Yep, just like that. At least we don't need magic to do our flight abilities, but... Yeah, especially given that most of your high damage stuff is going to come from spells eventually. Okay, clone fight number 2. Dang it. Please die. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I was hoping it would. I am actually kind of hurting. Spaghetti. Oh, that's a good heal. Hell yeah. And of course I didn't need it. All that for a stand bottle. Heck, freaking have it. I don't think there's anything else I can get here anyway. Yeah, these paths are blocked off. So, what did I... Relics. Brooch. Was that the last boss I needed? No, I don't think that was the last boss. So, we did the princess fight. We did the moth fight. Oh, we still need to do the succubus fight, which I don't know if we have access to that yet or not. Where was the succubus fight? We don't have the elevator cards, so we can't go anywhere in there. Also, the succubus would be in the past. Where was the succubus fight? Yeah, I can double check real quick, but I'm pretty sure we don't have the 3 bosses yet. Yeah, we're still missing a boss. Where was the succubus? I didn't miss it somehow, did I? Forest. Yeah, nothing else within the elevators that we can do. Don't have any more key cards. Let's just go here for now, and I'll check the map again, see what I'm missing. Okay, so there's still torches in here, and then the next big area. The only thing I can think of is that it's just torches I'm missing. Are there torches up here? There shouldn't be. Okay, nothing up here. There's probably stuff down here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's all I was missing there. Wait, again? Okay, maybe we need to go back to town for that cutscene to stop happening? Okay, what did I miss here? Oh, that's... Oh, it's probably because I didn't pick it up. I'm pretty sure I saw that before. Yeah, that's everything there. I'm gonna head back over to that side. Apparently I missed a torch there. Yeah, unfortunately the torch mode isn't as dynamic as I was hoping it would be. They're probably not complaining with this going forward. It was so good to see what it's like, though. Run away! Run away! Oh, it was just the first one I missed. Okay, so we have to go back over that way then. It's gonna be... Is that the... Oh, it's probably the town because of the torches. Wait, there we go. Next time I thought to check for torches here. Do you have anything? Because I think your shop is still completely vanilla for some reason. Yeah, you have the same items every time. Nothing there. Oh, I can turn yours in, apparently. Quest complete, lost tools. I got an essence crystal, which I'm not sure what that does. Okay, now I could technically do rings and ores, but they don't actually work in this one. Okay, that was everything there, apparently. Yeah, we'll do the next teleporter and go back over that way. That was here. Those the 2 big rooms? Yeah, 2 big rooms to the left and then second to the right. That was probably what I missed. Yep. And that's also probably what I missed. Yep. Okay. These things are nice and quick to find once I realize I missed them. Okay, so in the big room over this way. Oh, yeah, I remember this check now. Yeah, we couldn't get this before because we didn't have flight. Okay, so you're just gonna run away in fear, as you should. Welcome on in, Snowboy. How you doing tonight? Okay, that's not helpful. Okay, so I'm guessing that's where the succubus fight is. How did I not get the succubus fight before? I must be missing something like obvious within that area. Yeah, head back here. And then that was... Oh, right. The section I couldn't reach because I didn't have flight at the time. But I found it like 3 rooms later and never went back. That makes sense. Okay, now we head back here. Yep. We'll check the other side there after the fact. Hey, no lanterns. I'm doing very well tonight. My car, not quite so much. I don't know, my car has an interesting thing going on right now, so it's in the shop at the moment, but otherwise I'm doing pretty good over here. Alright. Oh, okay, we do the sequence fight. Ow. Honestly, a lot of these boss fights kind of suck when you don't have the ability to stop time. Can't exactly. There we go. Broke the sand lion. That's doing decent damage. It's also fairly cheap, actually. Alright, let's do it. There we go. Okay, now we have access to everything post lasers. Anything useful? Sun ring, meh. Oh, keycard C, heck yeah. Do I want to check that now? Do I want to save that for later? I think I want to check that now, honestly. So that'll be around this region-ish. I think this section above was like an... Actually, no, A card is only feature on. Maybe I can't... Oh, wait, no, this is just an elevated key card I needed straight up, which I don't have. So that side is not doable yet. Also, I think there was a C gate near the library that I couldn't get access to that I could do now. Or maybe that was just this door here coming up. Yeah, I think it was specifically this door coming up that I'm about to... Or that I'm thinking of. Not there, apparently. There we go. Jin Inferno. That's a fun orb, but it doesn't do any extra damage here, so we're probably not going to be using it. Sand vial. So no elevator, so we can't go in there. I need to collect that so it doesn't count as unfound yet. Shadow Seal, meh. Okay, still nothing of value. Okay, so I think at this point we're better off just using the warp shard. So we just head this way. Ooh, got us bruised. Let's go. Make sure we pick everything up. Ah, dang it. There we go. Yeah, those shield guys, their shield will actually absorb your attacks, Until eventually they get enough charge, they can actually do like a super, like wave attack kind of thing. It actually does a decent amount of damage. You kind of want to avoid that if you can. Oh god. I feel like I can do this, I just need to be very careful. Come on. There we go. Okay, it was awkward, but I made it. Oh, heck you. Yay, save point. Why did that not fully heal me? Did I just move so quickly that I didn't give the frames a chance to, like, do all their healing? Was that what happened? Also, what is that hitbox that I couldn't even actually, like, get up from there? Ow. How dare. Just face tank everything. That's the strat. Except for here, because I still want to get items. Unfortunately, they suck. Grab. Yeah, at this point, I just need one more gear and we're in go mode. And I have no idea where that gear could be. Come on. Familiar? Okay. None of that is helpful. Ow. Ow. I'm so glad it's not an instant death. You think it would be, but I'm glad it's not. Any torches? Not that I can see. Anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's some in here, I guess. Another familiar. Yeah, we can check that middle section later. Splat. So we can check here. Yeah, these are like some of the worst enemies in the game because their laser beam actually blocks you from moving forward. And, you know, if you let them get to a certain position, they can be very difficult to attack. So you definitely want to get ahead of the game. I think they are worth like a decent amount of experience though, so they're kind of worth it for that, but overall, not really. Oh, how I wish I had the tablet right now. There's so many items I'm leaving that I could be picking up otherwise. Did I get these? Pretty sure I did. Oh, there. Okay, there's a V card. Yeah, mini boss fight, why not? And I do mean mini. It dies so freaking quickly. Oh, I thought I picked that up already. Just to make sure. Okay, no torch. That drawer looks shiny. Do not be tempted by it. It means nothing in the randomizer. It gets me every time, regardless, or no matter what, though. Ow. So Chaos would normally drain your sand until it gets empty, but because we don't have access to sand yet, we don't have sand anyway. So Chaos does nothing. Alright, next boss. What are we going to get? Okay. Ow. Ow. Ooh, oh, that was really good damage. Holy crap, let's can go. Ooh. Oh, elevator keycard, nice. Do I want to? I kind of would rather go back there right now because I'm actually more familiar with those other checks that gives us access to. Let's use a warp shard. Actually, because we're getting kind of low, let's head back to the library so we can buy more of those and find out where the sea chest is. Also, we can get access to the V-card room. That is just as, if not more, useful. So that was the D card. Let's go buy some shards. Warp shard, max out. I know we have some money, I guess. Yeah, let's get the 2 of these and 1 of these. There we go. I suppose I could sell equipment to get more healing items, but nah. It is not that big a deal right now. That wasn't it. Yeah, I forget where the other sea door was that we could technically access. Oh wait, no, we still need the tablet for those, dang it. I thought it was Smirt. Yeah, I'll just go this way. The treadmill makes us faster and easier anyway. Okay, so we have access to the elevator. There we go. Gets us into here, which didn't do anything. Yeah, let's just head back over this way. Oh, I thought I could one-shot those. Sadness. Although, actually, you know what? The Scythe Ring's... Yeah, Scythe Ring is based on the... Wait, it's based on Blade Orb. We don't have that yet. Never mind. I thought that was based on the Forbidden Tomb for some reason, so unfortunately we cannot level up the damage on that yet. That'll have to be a later thing. There's a sea. Bunch more spiders. Another boss fight here. Wow, like one hit and it died. Okay, those platforms did not work for a single frame. I demand a refund. There we go. There's my refund. Okay, so that wasn't as helpful as I wanted it to be. So I think we do have all the key cards now. Should have access to literally every door. I don't want to go there. I do want to go here. Never mind, I need a tablet. Okay, here's more of these guys. Almost taking care of one in the background, too. Nice. Dang it. There we go. So we still have the downward section here to check out. Poor Griffin is trying so hard. It's adorable. Quick happy little save. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot of torches here and nothing else, so you have quite a bit of checks to work with. We found so many Chaos Roses this run. It's kind of crazy. Not a single one is useful because Chaos doesn't even do anything to us. Oh! Oh no, okay, that's what lets us stop time. It's not our go mode, but it is a nice thing to have. Oh, there's no chest there? I feel gypped. Mayaphiz are familiar, and then an antidote, okay. Nothing there. An ether. This was not a fruitful journey. We already checked on the water here too, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, so where else? Okay, there's still a bunch of... How is there this much left here to get torch-wise? Which one? Actually, I could get some of these super quickly. Let's try it. Oh, no, not here. Back up the elevator. Yeah, let's do this room first because it's literally right here. Is there anything in here? Or just a save room? Oh, that's where the sea door was. Okay. And now that we've confirmed there to be nothing, let's forget it ever existed. Wait, cutscene? I don't remember there being a cutscene there. Oh, okay, this is... Okay. There's a bunch of ceiling torches I missed before. Okay, apparently that was all of it. There's a little tiny speck over there. We'll check that later. Yeah, I get the feeling we're probably gonna find the tablet before we find the last Timespinner piece. That way it gives us so many more checks we have to do first. Okay, what have I missed for like left torches and such? Oh, I never got this section entirely. Okay. Okay, that should be basically everything here. So we'll warp shard back again. And then there was like a singular room spot right here, I think it was. Something in this spot that we missed. Okay, right there. That wasn't it. More stuff to the west. We'll just go this way. I can set waypoints, right? Add marker. It's not letting me add marker. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm guessing probably the option to see like what rooms still have checks somehow like overwrites that ability, which is really unfortunate because I kind of wanted the marker thing. So I knew which room we actually needed to stop at. So, oh, it did mark. It just didn't show for some reason. Okay. Also, it doesn't show on the mini map, which seems kind of dumb. Oh, it's because I think once we get the all 3 lasers destroyed, then we get access to this. That's why. So I probably didn't show it before because there was nothing to get before. Okay, so that's gonna be everything there. There's still a section down there. Yeah, it's time to run out of checks here. Go ahead and update my save just because. Okay, so somewhere in this room, there's a torch I missed. Probably because I was rushing through the little swinging spike guys. More vampire cloaks. Or midnight cloak. We all know the vampire cloaks, though. Oh, there was the next room. Okay, that makes sense. Is that it? Okay, that was it. So... Oh, right, we have that the entire back section there, too. I forgot about that. Alright, so let's go do the big, I'm actually not even sure what to really refer to that section as. Also, that was completely the wrong teleporter to go to, dang it. That was actually beautiful movement, holy crap. Okay, maybe there's a teleporter here then. All the way over here. Not there, in here. Oh no, now chaos actually matters. Ah. That's okay, we gotta save. Alright, let's do this. Okay, nothing of value there. Oh, there it is. Let's second go. We gotta go mode. Alright, we should be good to just heckin' go in. Okay, kind of fitting that this is one of the almost ultimate fights. No, you're resistant to that damage, but you still take quite a lot from it, actually. There we go. Just endless assault. Oh no, we broke the universe. Ah! How could this have happened? Plot twist? This is just any other Tuesday for Lunaeus. Okay, we're still technically getting checks. Even in the end game, which amuses me. Okay, if we find the tablet in here, I'm gonna be very amused. Ooh, nether orb. It's not necessarily like the strongest orb in the game, but it does have some pretty cool visual effects sometimes where it actually like just straight up causes a black hole. Although it doesn't seem to do any damage from what I remember seeing. Ow. Actually, yeah, since we are at endgame at this point. Azure Stole, I think it was? Yeah. Give us a bunch of extra attack. Yeah, that's the section you need the basically unlimited vertical movement to get through. You cannot make that with just a dash and double jump. You either need a lot of MP and Light Wall, or just Celestial Sash. And I do mean a lot of MP. It takes so many castings to make it up from the bottom there. Wow, we're still getting familiars. I'm amused. Alright, let's go. Second to final boss is the first boss. Okay, that lasted longer than I thought it would. What's my dash button? Okay, it is L1. Just didn't see me do anything at first. Ow. I dare you drop a rock on my head. There we go. First boss down. And final boss is, okay, the third of the clones. Hey, unfair, you started before you even got to teleport in. Freaking cheater. Dang it. Yeah, it doesn't do much damage either, I guess. I should probably heal. That's a new attack. I've never seen him use that before. But yeah, otherwise, GG. We did it. But yeah, Torch Mode was not as interesting as I was hoping it'd be, so we're probably not gonna be doing that anymore. But yeah, let's get through all the credits, get back to the title screen. So I do need to do a bio break. We have an ad break coming up soon anyway. So I'm gonna run a few minutes of ads just to get those out of the way for the rest of the stream for a bio break. Then when we come back, we'll try to sneak in one more Timespinner run without the torch thing, because yeah, I didn't really add much to the randomizer, unfortunately. But in the meantime, turn on the burb, and we shall be back in a few hacking minutes. The burb. And we're back. You came with that for the Metroid? The Metroid. What was it? The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. Welcome on in, Cortez. How you doing tonight? Let me turn off the BRB. And let's get ourselves started with one more rando for the night. No, I do not want to exit. I am still pressing the wrong buttons. Alright. So flags. I really wish it would actually save by flags. That's like the one upgrade or ability I would love for them to actually add. I don't have to keep picking up the same things every time. Downloadable, quick, specific. I think that's all we really play with. Oh, lore checks too. Okay, that should be basically everything. Settings shouldn't change. New. Alright, let's do this. Let's second go. Alright, skip all the story stuff. Okay, we get a normal level orb. I'm fine with that. We can throw swords. Why is only one triggering hitbox at a time? Ooh, Jin Inferno. Yeah, Jin Inferno does so much damage in the base game. It does insane amounts if it's boosted, which unfortunately is not in this run. And actually, the good thing about that is when we go to the present, we can immediately burn down these little grass roots too, which is heckin' nice. Alright, mind refresh. All right, I don't have double jump anymore. I already miss it. Okay, at least it does decent damage. I've had so many of these runs where I start with a weapon that does like 1 damage per tick, and it's just like, why? Especially when enemies like this have like more than 30. But they have 36 hit points, for example. It takes 12 hits even with a stronger than normal weapon. Yeah, stronger than normal at the start of the game weapon. There you go. And unfortunately, being in the melee range of the enemy doesn't do any more damage, which honestly, I feel like it should. Because then you're actually getting the extra force effect from the downward slice. But that's apparently not how the game works. Sure, we'll get some luck. Why not? Ow. No, you're not worth it. Until we get a stronger weapon, at least. Come on. Yeah, it takes up so much MP, but it does so much damage. I'll take any increase I can get. Even if it's just a librarian hat. I will accept this title if it means more damage. Game. Yeah, I ain't messing with you. All that for a high pot. Oh, dang it. I gotta wait for that to reset now. I don't need to worry about you yet. There we go. Okay, still no new weapon. I'm just gonna skip all the dumb enemies then. Oh, welcome in, Aegis. How you doing tonight? Oh my god, so many... So many heckin' enemies that are all dumb. Yeah, just damage boost to that one. Let you right over. Alright, first boss. I don't know if I like this as the first boss. Yeah, there's a lot of abilities we don't have that we're supposed to have for this particular boss fight. Please die. I require you to die, good sir. Please abide by my request. You know what? Oh, that's still not even enough damage. I should have healing items still. There we go. Ooh. Heck yeah, early double jump. Let's go. Early double jump is best double jump. Of course, I'm still trying to destroy like all the lanterns as if I need to anymore. Apparently I'm sniping some enemies. Ah, come on, I thought it was good. Apparently I'm bad. Okay, just sand. Don't really care about that. There's still one check for us to get here right away. So it's defense, we'll take it. I'm not want to turn down early defense when it comes to my pobs. Okay, so we still don't have the twin pyramid key yet. Do you have anything worth anything? Security vest? No, your equipment sucks. Why do you not have the warp shards? You're supposed to have warp shards. You're doing me a very big concern. We'll get some healing items, I guess. So one of the chests up here should give us some kind of progress. There's the Twin Pyramid Key. That's what I was expecting. We'll get that on the way out. You could use a pick-me-up? I know that feel. I mean, okay, you could go into the world of a Super Mario RPG, where not only are there a bunch of pick-me-ups, you have like a 50-50 chance of getting a freebie, which is basically you get the item back after using it. That's the kind of world I want to live in. Alright. Oh, that's an interesting place to go for the past teleport. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. I mean, at least it's not the area with the ones that can poison you, but still. Oh, he threw up on me. Ew. Oh god, that actually slows me down, too. That makes it worse. Okay, so I can make it up here. Okay, I can just make it up there. Tailwind ring. Not really. Because I think the amount of ore it requires is like a linear value, and we are still pretty low level. Oh, we have the ability to stop time, at least. That's potentially helpful. I don't know if it actually is, but it's potentially. You know what? Heck you. Okay, that did not do nearly as much as I wanted. He threw up without throwing up. Interesting. Oh my god, you do so much damage, too. I can't get up... I can get there eventually. I just have to go the long way. Ow. Like I said, at least I'm not the ones that cause poison. It does make things a little bit better. Quick little save. Yeah, we should be having much better weapons by this section. We are underpowered. Okay, survive that. There we go. Gimme. Okay, none of that did anything. Ooh, Empire Crown. Let's go. That gives us a good attack and defense. Let's head this way for now. There's more stuff that this area gives us access to compared to the other way. There we go, doing a lot more damage now. We've already been through here. Oh, I gotta do you again. Dang it. I love when I kill an enemy that I'm not even aware exists and I level up. That's kind of legit one of my small favorite things. Metal wristband. We don't have anything else in that slot right now, really. Actually, ancient coins. Oh, we only have the one ancient coin. You know what? Sure. Metal wristband. Why not? I forget exactly what the pumpkin does. I think it prevents like a status ailment of some kind, but I forget which one it is. All right, what's the fight? This might be reasonable. Ow. Oh god, you have way too much health right now. Do I not have any orbs? I have no other orbs right now. You know what? Sure. Actually, I do kind of need the Jin Inferno, so we actually don't want to use that. We can heal at least. Come on, I need you to be in your desperation mode, please. I need to know that you're dying. There we go, now I know you're dying. Yeah, her attacks get kind of strengthened or like sequentialized in a way when she's in her quote-unquote low health desperation phase. So she's actually doing like the double boomerang throw there instead of just the one. Come on. Oh, you don't have the MP yet. There we go. I wish I could make that double hit, but I just can't. Heck you. Heck you. Heck you. So heckin' rude. There we go. I can wait until we get a better weapon. Because I mean, the Forbidden Tome isn't bad per se. It's just not a straight up strong weapon. Which is probably the balance because of the fact that it's ranged, and not many orbs in this game are actually proper range, but still. Okay, that didn't help. And we gotta be able to ride this elevator up to be able to break through the upper portion. And we don't have the ability to go underwater yet, so we actually... I don't know, maybe it's not worth going this way yet, but yeah, there's a couple things we can get. Doesn't open randomizer, unfortunately. Okay, that would be helpful once we get the tablet, but for right now it's useless. Okay, get the teleporter. Skip cutscenes. More cutscenes. Sorry, the cutscene skip a frame too early. Elevator keycard. That is kind of nice to get early on. I don't know if it's worth going to that section yet, though. Because we don't have, like, any other keycards. Other way. Squawk. Going that way doesn't actually do anything for us right now because we don't have enough. Oh, actually, no, wait, we do have enough. We have double jump and we have the ability to stop time to use enemies as platform. Oh, wait, no, that's a little further ahead. But yeah, let's go ahead and. Oh, this is actually a different section entirely. Maybe not quite. Ow. Ow. How dare you actually make contact with me? You ever need to take care of a chicken? Just cast Meteor. Surely nothing can go wrong with that. Ooh, first gear, let's go. And then we can use our spell here to destroy these little bushes. Nice aura. Max health. Dropping a lot of orange juice. There we go. Ow. Just a potion. Why am I... Okay, I still think I have abilities I don't have in this game. It makes me sad. Alright. Hiya. And then one more over yonder. Oh, light wall, okay. I'll save for light wall for when I actually need it. Oh, hey, vanilla boss fight. Let's second go. Actually, I do kind of wonder if light wall would do more damage because it does do multiple ticks. Let's try it. It does do plus damage, actually. So maybe. Nope. It does balls all. Actually, it is lasting for quite a while. Maybe that was more damage. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that does slightly more damage, actually. Because of its duration. There we go. Can I get a better weapon now, please? No? Well, heck you then. Wrong ability. Dang it. Well, now I'm stuck in here for a bit. I mean, maybe... I mean, it technically does less damage, but at least it can do, like, some enduring damage because of the way it works. Ooh, Eternal Code, let's go. Oh wait, I need to go to the past, or present. Yeah, in the base game, I think the Ice Orb is probably my least favorite because it does so little damage by base. And its attack location is slightly inconsistent. Yeah, you see like just the range of how far and how short it can go. It's hard to really use properly. But I honestly prefer that over the Forbidden Tome right now. Actually, hold up. Oh, it actually does more damage when it's a full icicle. Okay, that's a mechanic I did not know about. I guess that's maybe that's why I thought it sucked before. I thought both would do the same damage amounts. Which again is kind of what makes this kind of a not so good shard, because you can't really control where the big damage is going to happen. Yeah, because for enemies like that, it's complete. I guess not completely useless because we can just kind of debate them and attack in there. Yeah, that. Oh, nice. Corruption. Okay. Old code. Yeah, nothing useful there. There we go. Oh, B card. Let's go. I don't know if we can use that quite yet, but it's good to have. Okay, now we got C card. Buckle hat. Oh. Okay, we get a new look. Yeah, I think probably just going back to the library at this point is probably the best idea. So I imagine the cards give us something. Opinion on tomato jam? I've not actually had tomato jam, so I can't really give a proper opinion on that. I just know, like straight up tomatoes, I'm not a fan of. I'm not sure if I'm really a fan of any. I guess strawberry jam is like one jam I do like, but yeah, not really much of like a jam person in general, honestly. Welcome on in, Nambi. How you doing tonight? Okay, so what sections can I think this up here needed a D card. This is not going to immediately help. How am I not having my double jump, please? Yeah, that's a D card. V card there, but that doesn't help currently. Was this a D card or was this a C? Oh, this is also a D. Okay, so nothing actually helps over here then. We have the V card, but we can't do anything with it. We don't have the A card, so we can't go down in there. Wait. Okay, I guess there's still stuff in general. Oh, and I do have light wall, so okay, that actually makes sense. Okay, so we do have some things we can do over this way. That's not the way to the teleporter, though. This is the way to the teleporter. My other drinkage ready. Delicious beverage. I ain't worried about none of y'all. Okay, except maybe you. Oh, I just need double jump for that, okay. Okay, didn't help. Alright, what are we gonna get from this? Okay, it's a plus orb. And it's basically my favorite orb in the game, so heck yeah. That's not our progression, though. So where is our progression? Is there anything here I'm missing? Not currently. In the past... Oh, right, I can still go back up in there, too. Wait, there's still stuff in the town? Oh, right, I never went left there. And because we can't buy warp shards, we have to go back the long way. Actually, we can... Wait, no. I don't need warp shard. I'm literally right out of warp point. Here. Yeah, I'll try to save the southwest portion for me. I have better movement. No, you just have the same thing no matter what. Okay, we got a free spell, but it's kind of crap. The thought is what counts, though. Oh, right, I have the Shadow Orb now instead of the Ice Orb. Loot. Like, no, that hat sucks. Because I can't get that yet. Okay, so we can go this way and get the items that are linked over here. Oh, I forgot how tanky they were. Wait. I was thinking that's gonna be an item room, but it's just a save room. There we go. Oh! So that's actually even less useful to us right now. We don't have anywhere that helps us at all. We can at least get this checkpoint activated. I don't think there's a chest on the way for us to access right now. We can't go underwater yet. This just connects to here. Yeah, we can't do anything here yet. Okay, Shadow Orb is technically not the best for the slimes, but because of the multi-hit, it's actually the best for the slimes. I think we can technically get the water item here without, without needing the ability to swim, but I might be wrong on that. Because I know there's still another item that we need to swim to be able to have proper access to. Yeah, go after you. Get the light wall ready. There we go. Put that back to Vision Inferno. Soul Scanner, okay. Not actually helpful, but... Okay, I thought there was a... Oh, I think it was a different section where there's like a little underwater cave, too. But it's apparently not there. Can I... Okay, there's no, yeah, there's no ledge I can grab onto. I have to reload. There we go. Nah, you can't hit me. Okay, you can hit me. That is not allowed. I think that's just a save down here. Yeah. One of my favorite things about the Shadow Orb is that you can actually hit the shield guys from the front because it comes back around and hits them from the back instead. The Shadow Orb is just such a fun weapon in all aspects. Captain's cap? No. Plasma core. Ooh, okay. That's gonna be an even better damage shard then. Or damage necklace, whatever spell you want to call it. Okay, there should be an item down here. Yeah, that's kind of a weirder one to use with the ability. It does, like I said, it heat seeks on enemies, so it kind of locks in and chases them, but it kind of doesn't do a lot of damage as a result. And even then, the lock-on mechanism is still kind of awkward. 'Cause I think once it locks on and fires, it doesn't, like, trace the enemy after that point. You have to still be in the right position to, like, even still hit it after the fact. Silence ring, meh. Actually, do I have a ring even? I don't have a ring right now anyway. So sure, let's reduce damage. Okay, I kind of like the aura it gives. Wait a minute, is that part of the... Oh, that's linked to the Shattered Orb. That'll actually give us even more defense as our orb levels up. Heck yeah. Oh, okay, so that's like a straight up shield that like disperses after it takes damage. Interesting. I don't know how long it takes for it to come back. Librarian? No. Okay, it was like 10 seconds to reload, I think. That's not so bad. Whee! Not skipping that save. When saving is as quick and painless as it is in this game, you do not skip the chances to save. Just in case random shenanigans happen. Actually, kind of amazed I dodged that. Another ring up there. Ooh, Eternal Crown, let's go. Oh, actually, that's worse than the Empire. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's slightly better defense, but it lowers our attack, which, honestly, in this game, you want... Ooh, Water Mask, let's go. Now we can do underwater segments. Do we have anything we need to access this yet? Oh, no, that's a different section. Never mind. Yeah, here's the boss. One of the required ones. Oh, and it's this fight, too. Copycat. Quit copying your own attacks. There we go, there's phase one. Okay, that didn't do as much. Yeah, it's basically like a little shotgun attack. As long as everything hits, it does fairly decent damage. Oh. Okay, that's all I needed. That's good. Sure, we'll take the pointy hat. Why not? I love how sometimes the after boss kill effect just lingers for like super long. I think it's like super loud at random. There we go. Deletion crown? Yeah, that's not helpful. Ooh, galaxy earrings. Things, I don't think the galaxy earrings actually work for whatever reason. But I still want to try them. Well, actually, maybe they actually fixed that. Okay, so we have 124 currently. Oh my god, they actually finally fixed it. Let's I can go. Now it actually gives the proper orb experience bonus. Okay, do we have anything we need to get inside here? It was the Royal Ring, Plasma, or based on the Plasma stuff. Anything based on Plasma? Nothing there. We do not have the Plasma Orb. Okay, we do not have access to the spot right now. We do have a big castle sector we can do, though. That should be able to suffice. Lab glasses, which... yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Empire Crown, there we go. Yeah, trying to hit that floor kind of sucks sometimes. Can't quite get up there, but we can get back up through the alternate route. Quick save. Sure, we'll just do this. Why not? I could use the light wall, but I kind of want to do the vanilla strat of getting through here. Yeah, not only can you use enemies as platforms, you can also use some enemy attacks as platforms, too. In fact, can I think this can work. Perfect. Yeah, I can... Ooh, jewelry box. That's plus I can go. So now we can... So, shattered... So now we can quickly swap to our light wall if we need to. Sure, we'll save it with the silence ring. Oh, okay, now we have access to the 2 checks in there. Just gotta get the royal ring equipped. We'll do that on the way back down. Alright, do you sell warp shards? Yes, you do. Perfect. I can go. Oh, that's an expensive high potion. I don't like that. Shiva Alvin or Van. I think it's Alvan, but it doesn't look like it's pronounced Van. Come on, get up. Nope, not that. Get up higher. You can do it. No, it's not high enough. Come on. Okay, obviously you're not cooperating. So you know what? Let's just destroy you. I'll just use light wall. There we go. And boss time. Kaboom. Get him. Oh man. Dang it. There we go. That I can do. Oh, that's 2 hydrates. I had exactly 3 hydrates left in that bottle. Congratulations on your specificity. Welcome on in, Moxie. How you doing tonight? Wait, we need to go this way. Star of Lachium. Honestly, Lachium is best shard, especially when you have the strengthened Shattered Orb. Because getting like 3 of these out is heckin' amazing. Up there. Doing fantastic. Big Cold, AC is an overachiever. I mean, I would much prefer an overachieving AC than an underachieving AC, so as far as I'm concerned, you're winning. Winning! Oh god, how old is that meme? I just realized how long that's been a thing. Not even like, not specifically, but just like generally how long it's been a thing, and it made me feel old again. I mean, to be fair, everything makes me feel old, so that's really not that much of an achievement, but still. Ooh, actually, you know what? That is the same order we're using right now, so we're gonna do like a bajillion damage. Let's heckin' go. Yeah, you thought we had a shotgun before? Now we have a super shotgun. A Doom Guy approved shotgun. Squawk. Oh my god, each pellet does 99 damage. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so quick grab the 2 items over here before we forget. Okay, so I need the Royal Ring. Now I can swap back to the Star, Chaos Rose, and Chaos Rose. Dagnabbit. Alright, so we do have the water areas we have access to now, which isn't a lot of it. No, I guess it is actually... There's like a few checks among a couple different areas. Let's... No, we do have the A card, I think, so we actually could go in here. You know what? Sure. Let's make bad decisions. That's my specialty. Oh, dang it. Yeah, those things kind of hurt. I don't know if I even get experience off of the little mini spores. Ow. Ow. Heckin' heck. Okay, at least they do very little damage. Oh, that is such a short-range ability. Oh god, it flies. I forgot it flies. Okay, we're good. Okay, that's the only one. Oh, I thought I could dodge that, but I was bad at the game. Okay, time to heal. Pick me up plus, sure. We only have 1 antidote. I can save it for later. It's not entirely detrimental to me right now. Gun. Yeah, stop in the save one here real quick. I think I can just grab this now, and I think it's slightly faster. Then we go back around the other way. You know what? Free XP, why not? Oh god. I'm amazed I didn't get poisoned there. Yay, Radiant Orb, which is kind of annoying because it has a really long cooldown between each blast you can do with it. It's got a decent range, but also doesn't really do a lot of damage by base. The plus designation makes it pretty decent, but it's still not like super great. Splish. Okay, I'm doing enough damage where I can actually take care of these guys without worrying about getting hit. That's good. Oh, I could have grabbed this item here too while I was at it. I need to keep that in mind for future. Eat him. Yeah. Pyro ring. Meh. I believe there's nothing in here, right? Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think I'm ever going to be like 100% confident I know where every single check in this game is, no matter how much I play it. Because there's always this like one random section that just like bewilders me. Actually, I wonder, can I have poison and neurotoxin at the same time? Yes, I can. Good to know. I can actually have multiple. So do not get hit with multiple status ailments. We have committed science. Well, hello, first boss fight. Oh, look at my damage. Oh my god. If I do this... Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Hell freaking yeah. Okay, that was not quite worth it. There's something I have to get up here, so... That's everything here, then. Ah, dang it. Well... And one thing I hate about neurotoxin is just how quickly it works. So we lost all of our magic in the span of like 3 seconds. Kind of dumb in my opinion. We still don't have the D card, so we can't even get through there. I don't think we have the D card anyway. Let's go up here, I guess. Blub, blub, blub. Oh, no, you don't. Actually, I could just go right into there. Actually, we already have most of that section explored, so we can just, like, finish that up, and then come back up and finish out this route. It's kind of a weird way to do the route, but it works. Okay, thankfully we do enough damage to you that you don't actually explode into spores, which is super nice. Oh. Come on. Okay, there's literally one item for us to get. Okay, I could have sworn that would have been more worth it than that. Oh, that was quick. Well, one thing I would kind of like to see in Timespinners 2 would be the ability to equip more than just one ring at a time. You can kind of like mix some match effects and try to get a little more tactical with things. Ooh, okay, Scythe Ring is actually really good too. Now, I forget, I think it's only the orbs that you have equipped that gain experience on kills. I don't think the ring gets experience. I guess I could... Well, I guess that's the same one right now, so it doesn't really change things. Yeah, that's not getting any experience currently. Sealand's Bangle. I think that gave XP? Regular? Okay, that increases regular XP. Which is not currently needed. Yay, Eye Orb. That does very little damage, apparently. Grab this. Anything here I can do still? Okay, I still have to go this way regardless. I guess that's everything in that path. Yeah, I can do this fight again. Also, does dwarves cap out? Oh, it goes okay. Good to know that orb levels actually go beyond 100. This is gonna be so broken. I'm so proud of myself for it. Yeah, the fact that the oh, there's our tablet. Let's actually go. And we have the V card, so we can actually get every single tablet now. Although we still need the D card to actually like advance further east, which is kind of annoying. Okay, that's not as helpful. I kind of want to see just like how broken this one orb can get since we're able to level up like infinitely. And literally every single kill is going to give us apparently like 50 orb XP, so let's heck and go. That's not where I wanted to go. Actually, do I have the Colossal Blade? I have Chaos Blades, but that's from I. Okay, I don't have the spell for the light. The Blade Orb either, so... Can I test that theory yet? Okay, what else can we even really do? We can do the underwater sections there. Which... Yeah, it's gonna be faster if you use the teleporter. So, teleport we go. Dream Wisp? Oh, okay, that's XP familiar. You know what? Sure. Wait. You don't have a familiar? Okay, now we do. So you're at level 1 with 0 XP. How much does that actually give? It's a decent amount of XP. Not fantastic, but not terrible either. You got an herb. So we've already been through there. Ooh, warp shard. Well, I think we're still capped out on those. I don't think we've used one yet. Another familiar. Gilded egg. I think we can sell that for like 7,500 money or something like that. 7,500 or 75,000, I forget which. I think it's the shiny rock that sells for like 7,000 something. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we have proper flight now. Alright, where's my warp shard? Warp shard? There they are. Okay, so... I think it's everything in the past we can do right now. Yeah, there has to be... Okay, I think we have to be able to advance in the present. Oh no, we have the tablets, so we can get a bunch of items that way. Yeah, I think we're still missing the D card. So just to confirm, we'll try the door up here. Alright, I have the sash. I don't need to do the jumping that way. Well, there we go. There's a D card. That should be basically access to everywhere at this point. I thought there were tablets up here. I was wrong. Tabletant. So let's get all the loot we can while we're here. Make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, now I know this tablet's up here. Traveler's Cloak, man. Get up there. Empire Orb. Aw, it's minus damage. Yeah, the Empire Orb was probably like my favorite orb thematically, because it's literally just a big-ass fist. I cast Punch! Ow. Okay, so we should have access to everywhere. Alright, cutscene. We don't need no stinking cutscenes. I do want to go this way first, though. I see I got your attention somehow. Okay, this is just oh, this doesn't even go anywhere really special. Yeah. Oh, there's a Blade Orb. Let's go. There's something about a fist? Not fair enough. Okay, let's get the Blade Orb level up a little bit so our little extra damage does more. Actually, we could just have both of these. You know what? I want to focus specifically on this Blade Orb. I'm such a cute and delightful being. Well, Sim is such a heckin' cute and delightful being. What do you think of that? Okay, quick down here and get this before I forget myself. Okay, we are now Goddess Lunaeus. Go up here first. Cutscene. I'll get us another familiar. I can't go... Wait. You can grab onto these? That seems kind of silly because there's nowhere to go up to from there. Huh. Ow. How dare. Alright, boss time. No, I'm actually fine with this. Really? Single spell and they're just dead. That amuses me. I destroyed him with the power of boops. Actually, no, sorry, not boops. Boop. Singular. My boops are too strong for this world. mean, I guess you could just boop a boob too, but no, the power of boops. Like, boop. Trendy jacket. It's not very trendy though, because we're not even going to bother with it. Okay, the store does open. Get that. All right, there's a thing here. Ooh, gear number 2. Let's go. One more to go. So this section is going to be kind of dumb. Okay, at least I can attack with my basic sword. There we go. There we go. That's a little more like it. There we go. Yes, exactly like that. Ooh, Colossal Blade. Let's go. Okay, actually, now I can check. So that is 6169. Dang it. Oh, I thought I... Oh, I just can't hit with that. Okay, I can hit with that at least. These are literally the worst enemies in the game. Okay, so only the orbs equipped get experience. Okay, so do they split experience? Okay, so we got 1025 for that. 1025, so we're getting 50 experience per. If I split them up, do they both get 25 then? So that should be 1194. Why did neither of them get experience? Okay, so... Okay, I'm trying to remember what my math was, because... 1100... Okay, so does... Okay, so I'm guessing the thing that gets experience depends on what I kill it with. If I kill it with the spell orb gains experience. If I kill it with the regular orb, the orb gets experience. I think that's how this is working. I might need to do more testing. Which I guess actually then wouldn't work for that. Okay, we'll go back to both double blade orbs. The next enemy I kill, I'm going to kill with a spell. And see how I get the experience. Okay, that have to be an enemy there. Actually, let's get the teleporter here first. Always a good idea to get a teleporter when you can. Okay, you're perfect for our test. So 44 and 1100. Oh, come on. Well, I guess I can... Okay, nothing got experience because my familiar killed it. Okay, so yeah, it depends on what I kill with then, okay. If I kill with the spell gains the experience. If I kill with this the orb gains experience. But yeah, the orb is able to get double experience, so you can equip the orb twice. So that is going to be the faster way to level overall. Although it might start causing spores to generate off the mushrooms here. Which is going to be the annoying bit. Meh. The power of uppies. Come on, give me that damage. You know what, actually, I think we're good to just go with all Shattered Orb at this point. So I think it has a decent level on it. Storm Eye, meh. Fine, all I need is one more gear. That's all I ask. That's not a time spinner gear. Game, do you understand what it is I'm looking for? Blink yes for, or blink twice for yes, once for no. Well, that was on me. I didn't actually attack until it was way too late. Okay, so I'm assuming we'll probably find our last time spinner gear in the laboratory. I don't think we need to get this map tile necessarily, but just for the sake of my brain, we'll do it. Alright, here we go. There is something here, so let's... I always forget about these enemies in here when I do this. There we go. Take that. Get him. Your shield is useless against my power. Dark flames. But they still can't compare to just a pile of floating rocks. Okay, this is just kind of an insane amount of power right here, and I'm loving every second of it. Oh, come on. Icicle ring, meh. Alright, come down here first. Dang it. That thing kind of hurt. Little save, because why not? Familiar. And spell. Dirk likes the icicle ring? Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, I just kind of wish the ice orb itself did a little bit more damage by base, because it seems hard to really use tactically, from my experience. Especially with the fact that like the range that it can drop is so wide. It can be like literally 2 inches in front of you or like 10 feet in front of you. And as far as I'm aware, there's no way to like really control that. Oh! Well, that's a fitting place for the third gear. Alright, we got go mode. Down here. Come on. Come on, get there. Such a tiny little space you have to try to sneak into. Safety save just in case of shenanigans. Oh, hello. Actually, you know what? That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Oh, what? I think I broke the game. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, I guess trying to go through a cutscene and get a relic is, at the same time, is not the best of ideas. It's fine. We survived. The game lived. The run's still going. You use it a lot, and you're pretty sure projectile trajectory is based on where the orb was around when you fired. So not really a way to predict or control it effectively. Yeah, if it was just a little tighter, that's all I would really need, just so we can have at least some level of expectation with it. Who knows? Maybe that's something they'll fix in Timespinner too, because I think they still have the orb system as like your basic attack / weapon mechanism, from what I remember seeing. So maybe that's something they'll touch upon a little bit. Oh, way too early. I'll try it again. There we go. Just damage boost through everything. No better strat. Except for things you can just jump dodge at high top speed to make it look heckin' cool. This doesn't actually move you any faster, but it just looks fun to me. So I do that. There we go. Yay, overpowered weapons. My favorite. Really? We basically have the same boss fight twice in a row. There we go. Yeah, I start with a whole bunch of high power spells, then we just go like, eh, and then we kill him with that shot. As the game was meant to be. Yeah, we did it. But yeah, that is about the time that we usually start getting ready to figure out who we raid. Yeah, as much as I like the idea of the lantern setting, it's just, it doesn't really add anything, so... At last, we should not be using it going forward, but at least now we know. Who is doing things currently? You're doing some of that. Oh, hello. I don't normally get a chance to raid this person. I don't know how much longer they plan on going on. Let's go say hi to a good heckin' bean of apparently doing some Lies of P today. I guess it's like day 2, so I guess they're still kind of getting into the game, I guess. But yeah, let's go ahead and pay a visit to one Polo Daru. Polo Daru. And yeah, so anything special? No. So we got more Final Fantasy VII starting off tomorrow. Well, not starting off, but continuing tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. We'll be... I think we just finished up the Wall Market area after getting Cloud to date Corneo, so that was a fun time. yeah, we'll be continuing on from there and maybe getting... I don't know if we'll be getting out of Midgar quite yet. I figured out how much section is actually left for that, but we'll be trying to get out of Midgar as quick as we can so we can proceed to the rest of the game. Which I guess is what you can say for, like, every part of a game, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so yeah, more Final Fantasy VII tomorrow and on Thursday. And then Friday, we'll do another Heritage of Dragon's Tale speedrun. And yeah, see if I just kind of keep improving my consistency. The fact that even my bad runs now are at like sub 220 is super cool. Revived Phantom, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. And welcome on into the Ketchup Cafe, where all of our snacks and beverages are served with a complimentary cup of ketchup. I'll be doing fantastically tonight. But yeah, so Final Fantasy VII tomorrow and Thursday at 8 p.m. Then Heritage speedrun on Friday at 8 p.m. And yeah, all times are in Central. Central Daylight Time at this point. I didn't think of a raid message. Imagine I had a good raid message here. All right, we'll go. This is our raid message because that's literally all I can think of right now. We only got like a handful of seconds to read out. So see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central for Final Fantasy VII. Until then, I bid you all a good night and your cat meme.